My bad bitches say that I'm motherfucker, hoes be looking okay. She fucking with me, is this bitch okay? He said he ain't fucking around, I look at him like okay. I used to be down bad, but now a bitch okay. I'm pretty than a motherfucker, hoes be looking okay. She said that she fucking with me, is this bitch okay? He said he ain't fucking around, I look at him like okay. I used to be down bad, but now a bitch.
What up though, everybody? Today is the third episode of Entrey Cooking Show. I am your host, Trey Jerome, aka the Hood Tide Grizzly. And today we are making a little one-two, okay? We got a little steak, a little asparagus, a little tater, we got a little seasoning on here. Y'all know we be limited on the seasons because we be traveling from house to house and shit. It's just bad, it's a lot. I'm gonna break that all down to y'all. And as y'all can tell, I am here by myself. And I just wanna start off by saying, it was a split. It wasn't nothing crazy. I just didn't want this show to get in between our friendship. And so I just went ahead and pressed pause on it. Maybe back, may not be back, but for right now, we back with just me. And that's all that matters. Now, I want to talk to y'all about something because I really want to start off, not to start off too serious, bitch, but I just want to tell y'all a story real quick. Okay, so y'all, I'm about 18 years old, right? And get your wigs and shit together because I know y'all love a good story time. I'm about 8 or 10 years old. At the time, we was living on Linden and Coyle. I remember the house like it was fucking yesterday, y'all. And the reason why I have to give y'all such a clear description is just, one, to show y'all how good my memory is, but two, so y'all can also understand everything, because I just feel like the more details I get, y'all get. But anywho, listen, I'm on Linden and Coyle, okay? And what I'm doing right now, y'all, is I'm seasoning a steak. But I'm on Linden and Coyle, and I remember this day like it was yesterday. I don't remember exactly what the hell I was doing on this specific day, but on this specific day, I was getting on my mama motherfucking nerves, okay? And one thing about Tangy never been one to, talk for too long. She gonna tell you to do some shit, and that's it, And so that's exactly what the fuck was going on. I was being a kid, acting kind of crazy, not really having this much fun, and just doing dumb shit the whole day, getting on my mama motherfucking nerves. So one day we pull up to the goddamn house. Not one day. Later on that day, we pull up to the goddamn house, y'all. I cannot make this shit up. We pull up to the goddamn house, and once we get there, we walk through the door, or whatever the case may be. I literally remember getting up to the door, and I was like, Mom. My mama turned around. She said, what? Loud as hell. I just got on her motherfucking nerves, and she swings me off the porch. That day was the day I realized in this lifetime, I am not going to be able to emotionally, mentally, and depending on the scenario, physically depend on my mama. And the reason why I started content on some real shit is because it shook me on how many people, specifically black women, have not came to this realization. You know what I'm saying? And in the black community, we always say this saying, if you know better, you will do better. But the reality of it all is a lot of you bitches don't know better. And it's really not about what you know, it's about what you can handle. That's the difference between emotional intelligence and emotional maturity. That be the problem right then and there. A lot of these bitches, they think they know what the fuck going on, and you don't. You lost in the sauce, baby. You losing your way every time. You letting niggas play in your face. You letting bitches play in your face. You letting business get to you. You trying to be the best mom that you can be, but you're not even showing up for yourself. Ho, your wig been crooked for 3 years. Nigga been tapping that ass for 10. Lil John is tired of seeing you get your ass whooped by that nigga, but you so focused on raising him in a 2-parent household, ho. It's getting exhausting. And I feel like this week, for some reason, I just feel like there has been just like a test on how emotionally intelligent people are, yes, but also too, how emotionally mature they are as a whole. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people don't understand the difference between the two. See, emotional intelligence is how you respond to somebody's emotions, right? Emotional maturity is, can you handle whatever the fuck they're throwing your way? Get what I'm trying to say? So this idea that, let me just take a couple steps back here. I tell people all the time, I grew up in a household that allowed me to encounter every type of, I feel, person, but also every type of black woman. From a very young age. I grew up around the boosters, the scammers, the drug dealer wives, the wags, the baddest bitches in the hood, the bitches where you could look at her and tell her nigga so dope, from the lawyers to doctors and to the entrepreneurs. And I really didn't get around them people until I got older, but I still encountered them at a very young age. And I'm saying all of this to say, y'all, one of the things that I have noticed with every black woman, not every, but most black women, is that they are very emotionally intelligent. Because think about it, when you a black woman in America, you have to be emotionally intelligent. You have to be equipped with a certain skill set, a certain mindset to navigate this space that literally hates your fucking guts. It's just inevitable. You have to, right? But emotional maturity is where they lack. See, that's what we don't talk about enough. It's a lot of black women out here. I'm gonna wait to season this, y'all. I'm going in there with a little garlic herb, but I'm gonna start off with a little onion powder. Saying that to say, y'all, it's a lot of black women out here that are emotionally intelligent. They know what's going on, but they can't handle what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I start doing content, because I love the girls. I tell people all the time, like, I get a lot of homophobic and crazy ass, messages from black women. But for the most part, man, black women show up for me, and they always have, man. Always. I can honestly say that. Black women have been in my corner. They protected me. They fought for me. They've paved so many ways for me, opened the doors for me. I feel safe around black women. I do not feel like they're a threat to me. I feel like they genuinely try to look out for me and clap for me on my run. I just don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will say this. 90% of the homophobia that I've experienced, it typically does come from black women. I ain't gonna lie. And I've said that publicly before, but just being real with you, for the most part, black women show up for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm never gonna judge somebody by their category. I'm gonna only judge them by the content of their character. Saying all of that to say, sis, excuse me. I noticed at a very young age that a lot of black women are emotionally intelligent, but they're not emotionally mature. They know what the fuck going on, but they can't handle what the fuck going on. If you are a black woman wanting a black family, that comes with a lot. Let's just be real. And I tell people all the time, I hate saying shit like this, but it's the truth. Being a black woman wanting a black family comes with some shit that a lot of black women are not ready for. This a little sazon, just so y'all know. I'm about to go in there with that garlic herb. We just did some garlic powder, onion powder, even though this motherfucker did get recalled. But we going in there with a little sazon. But anywho, I just noticed that. And the reason why I started off telling y'all about that story time with my mom is because I feel like that's one thing that I noticed about my mom at a very young age that I couldn't understand. One, because I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? As a man, it don't matter if you gay, pink, blue, straight, whatever the case may be. It's some shit you're just not going to understand because you are not a woman. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't understand that about my mama. I didn't understand how she could be so emotionally intelligent, but she was not emotionally mature. And just being frank, for a very significant part of my life, I despised that shit about her. Like, bitch, wake up. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, wake the fuck up. Wait, did you not realize what the fuck going on? Did you not see what your life becoming? But now that I understand that she was a woman who was emotionally intelligent, but she wasn't a woman who was emotionally mature. And when I came to that realization, I think subconsciously, I just start putting that into my content. And that's why we have the connection that we do. But I wanted to start off talking about that and just differentiating or highlighting the difference. I'm fucking up my words. Highlighting the difference between the two, because I want y'all to understand it. Now, y'all know on here, we don't just talk about what's going on in your goddamn life. We talk about what's on your timeline too. And we do it in good taste. Okay, I'm still warming up to the intro, bitch. Give me a break. Now listen, right? We have one of my good friends on the fucking docket today, okay? If you new here, you probably don't know, I am a big fan of Poor Minds. I love Poor Minds. I've met them in person. Lex actually helped me set up this cooking show. Saying all this to say, I may come off biased, but you know I don't give a fuck. Lex is somebody that I genuinely have a lot of respect for, and I think we gotta give Poor Minds their flowers. As at this point, just being real, they kind of are humble. Not kind of, they're humble. Damn, I don't know what's high and what's low. I'm assuming it's high. I don't fucking know. I'm sorry, y'all. These electric stoves are fucking confusing sometimes. But They're very humble people, but they are the god moms of fucking podcasting, period. Like, it's not a bitch in this podcast and shit that don't know who Poor Minds is. White, black, Asian, Hispanic. They've paved the way and they are literally becoming a media powerhouse. Saying all that to say, man, one day, please don't do this because she might not respond to y'all. Just saying, I DM Lex just on some chill shit like, hey sis, I'm trying to start this cooking show. I really don't know how to go about it. What you think I should do? Can I like pick your brain for like an hour? And y'all, we got on that phone call and literally ever since then, that lady has been nice to me. She has showed up for me. She helped me set up this show, Love Lex. Saying all that to say, I may be a little biased, but I don't give a fuck. Okay. This is a little bit old because this comes out on Friday. I'm recording it Tuesday. So here's the thing. But Lex has been getting dragged for like the last week and a half because a woman whose name is Toya gets on a platform and she basically says, Lex needs to take accountability for fucking my baby daddy. See, that's the shit that I be talking about right here, right then and there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you bitches keep saying accountability, accountability, accountability. Ho, do you not understand what accountability mean? Why the fuck should another bitch take accountability for fucking your baby daddy? You are assigning responsibility to the wrong person, and I want everybody to hear me when I say this, okay? Because this is what we just talked about earlier. Emotional intelligence is different from emotional maturity, okay? You're assigning responsibility to the wrong person, ho. That be y'all bitches' problem. Whatever you do in this lifetime, whatever you do, don't you ever become a woman who is assigning responsibility to the wrong person in your life. Who is responsible for you is the nigga that's sticking his pecker inside of you. Who is responsible for you is the nigga who you are laying next to aside. That is the man who is supposed to be guiding you. That is the man who is supposed to be protecting you. That is the man who is supposed to be making sure you feel secure. That is the man who is supposed to be pouring into you. That is the man who is supposed to be loving you. That is the man who is supposed to be the father to your child, not the other woman, baby. As a woman, you will always look stupid coming after the other woman because the other woman don't owe you shit. I remember a long time on TikTok Live, bro. I'll never forget this shit. Them motherfuckers dragged me because I said, and I still feel this way, the side bitch is always winning. And the reason the side bitch is always winning, y'all, is because the side bitch get to walk away doing whatever the fuck she want to do with all of the new shit that your nigga bought and without the headache. So you addressing a bitch that already won the battle. You lost. That moment your nigga go fuck around, the moment your nigga go hit a bunch of bitches in the club and do all of this crazy shit, is different now. And I'm not saying this to drag this lady, because it would never be that with me. I don't want to drag no black woman. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm quick to cuss a pussy ass foot dragging inside out kneecap ass will pump shake toe out real fast. But I'm not that type of person. But when I did my little research on this, okay, a little bit, and I don't want to get too much deep into Lex, because like I told y'all, that's my people, that's my dog. Lex and her worked at the same strip club. It was called Dreams, okay? Now, y'all know I was a very outside kid. Lex probably like 20 some years older than me. Nah, maybe like 19, like around 20 though. 20 some years older than me. However, I was a very outside and grown kid. Growing up, I would hear my uncles, they would go to Houston. Dreams was the fucking club, okay? Dreams was the club. Malaya worked at Dreams. I think it was a time Mazzani danced at Dreams, which y'all know I'm from Detroit, bitch. Everybody know, and I don't care what nobody say, Mazzani is the best stripper of all time. I don't care what nobody say. She probably don't want that title because, you know, she with the Lord and all of that now. But Mazzani, hands down, is the best stripper of all time. Saying all of that to say, she also worked at the club with Lex. This is what I be telling y'all. This is the difference between emotional intelligence and emotional maturity. You're dealing with a rapper in 2016. I don't know who needs to hear this. Rappers not making 2016 money no more. Okay? In 2016, Rappers was literally throwing 40, 30, 50,000 in a strip club. Okay? 2016 was a good year because everybody was making fucking money. The rappers was making money. The football players was making money. The Doughboys was up hundreds of thousands. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was making money. Entertainment was good as hell. Fashion was fly as fuck. You still had to have substance with music, but guess what? It could still be trendy and we could still explore with different sounds. You get what I'm saying? Everybody didn't sound like Benny the Butcher. Everybody didn't sound like Lil Wayne, but everybody also ain't sound like Lil Uzi, and we enjoyed that. That's why 2016 was such a good year. Saying all of this to say, how the fuck are you dealing with a rapper in the strip club, bitch, and you don't know that he is fucking another bitch? Now, here's the thing. I've seen Lex in person a couple times. Okay, first 2 times I was kind of scared to speak. I think I saw her at Louis Vuitton when I lived in Atlanta. Where did I see her? I seen her a couple places. I think I was a little scared to speak. Not gonna lie, I'm a real nigga through and through. Y'all know I don't fake the funk. But here's what I'm gonna tell you about Lex. Lex is thicker than fucking engine oil. Lex got an ass that sit up better than 2 bunk beds. I'ma just be real with you. When I was there, I had to keep my eyes up. That motherfucker kept going down. That motherfucker is rotund. That motherfucker sit up better. I'm talking about Lex got an ass so big like the sun. Hope you got a mouth full of, ass good. That's a bad bitch right there, I'm not gonna lie. And she funny. You had to know she was gonna laugh your nigga drawers off. You had to. You had to, and you work in a strip club. You know these niggas cheating. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of women do this. And this is what I want to draw the attention to, because I don't want to drag her. Hold on, let me get a water break. I tell people all the time, there is a significant amount of women out here who do not want to accept the fact that all these niggas going. Okay, and it's not every man. It's not every single man, but most of these niggas are cheating. Okay? And for you to be a woman who works in the strip club where you literally see niggas cheat, and niggas cheat with you for a living, and you not put 2 and 2 together, you slow. Bitch, you dizzy. Bitch, you out your motherfucking mind. How the fuck did you not put 2 and 2 together? This nigga is, and then also too, the rapper, alleged rapper, is Propane. Now, I got a big Detroit audience here, but I also have a Houston and an Atlanta audience. If you from H-Town or you from ATL, get in the comments, let me know if you from Detroit. Matter of fact, everybody get in the comments right now, let me know where you from. Let me know right now so I can see who's still tuned in, fake assholes. Let me tell y'all something, okay? And Houston, Atlanta, if you are from Detroit, Detroit, if you are from you're from Houston, you know this, but if you are from Detroit and you don't know who Propane is like payroll of Houston. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people know him. He's a well-respected artist. He's gotten like the cosign from like the biggest people. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, he's talented. No shade, Lex. If you watch this, my bad. I did think you was gonna fuck on a Ray J. At least, bitch. No shade, bitch. I thought you was going, I ain't know we was going Propane. Like, bitch, I'm thinking it was Slim Thug, bitch, not Propane. Like, I was a little gagged. I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, it was 2016, like, Propane was giving, but damn, bitch, I'm thinking like it was Ray J. That was just the start for you. Because you a bad bitch. You was a bad bitch then. So I'm thinking like, okay, you would have, but I'm not judging. I'm not judging, but I'm not going to act like I was not surprised. Cause what the fuck was you thinking? No shade. I'm glad you moved on though. Cause he ain't deserve you. He did it. He ain't deserve you. Look at this shit. And that's another thing I want y'all bitches to understand too. When y'all are dealing with these niggas, you're dealing with everything these niggas bring your way. I'm saying one man can bring you 1 million lifetime stalkers. So yes, all these niggas cheat. Yes, all these niggas going, but you need to be careful, because just because a nigga cheating, just because a nigga going, don't necessarily mean he gonna disrespect you. Because it's a nigga that's loyal to you. It's a nigga that's faithful to you. It's a nigga that's pouring into you, but he's still disrespecting you. He in here smiling in bitch's face. He letting bitches speak down on your name. He don't protect you. That's no niggas that you want to stay away from. It's better to have a nigga that get his dick sucked at the bar every once in a while. Y'all know nothing about it. Than the nigga that you sitting up here in a whole relationship with hoe, you married and this, that, and the third, out of woo pussy ass hoe, and then next thing you know, he letting bitches disrespect you. A nigga should never bring stalkers into your life. Any nigga who do that don't love you. Now listen, I tell people all the time, all these niggas is cheating. All these niggas is going. That don't necessarily mean they all disrespecting you, baby. It's some niggas that's gonna put these hoes in a place. Hey, bitch, you just sucking a lot. Hey. Okay, that's wife at home. That's bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm just with you for the moment because I need to look. You know, pussy asshole, you ain't my girl. Watch your motherfucking mouth when you talk about my girl. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cut it to a pussy asshole like that. Fuck is you talking about, bitch? This is my girl. This is my baby mama. This is my wife. You gotta watch your mouth, bitch. Stay in your place for real. It's a nigga out here that's cheating on his baby mama, slapping the bitch from Timbuktu to South Africa, picking her back up at Kelly and Moraine, drop kicking the bitch, taking her down Linwood, stepping on the hoe, giving the bitch a two-piece. Mop, 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 mop. I'm talking taking the hoe down through the wah, wah, wah. You know what I'm saying? All of that. But guess what? Bet not a bitch say nothing about his baby mama. My cousin Mark whoops bitch's ass. I kid you not. I ain't gonna put his business out there, but Mark will whoop a bitch ass. Quick, fast, in the motherfucker hurry. And I'm gonna tell you something about Mark. You better not say nothing about his bitch. He don't play no games. That's the type of nigga you need in your life. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, I want every woman to take away from this, realistically, all jokes aside, y'all have to start understanding that you can know what's going on, but the question is, can you handle this? And I want everybody to hear me when I say this, okay? The question is never, is somebody gonna come with bullshit, because they are. The question is, can you handle their bullshit? Get what I'm saying? I come with bullshit. My mama come with bullshit. My granny come with bullshit. My granddaddy come with bullshit. The question is can I handle the bullshit? Is the disrespect that they're going to give me, can it be tolerated? Right? It's the bullshit that your nigga gonna give you. Can you tolerate that? It's the crazy shit that your kids do. Can you tolerate that? That is the question that y'all need to be asking yourselves, and that's the problem. Y'all bitches so lost in y'all ways, y'all not even sitting around thinking about, wait, can I handle what the fuck is going at, what is being thrown at me? A lot of y'all bitches want multi-million-dollar businesses. You want $100 million, bitch, you can't manage $100. You get what I'm saying? You want to be the top-notch bitch, you want to be the baddest bitch in your city, ho, you don't even know how to be the baddest bitch in the club. You get what I'm saying? That be y'all bitch's problem. You biting off more than you could chew. So you spit it out and give it into who? Some birds? Think about that pussy asshole, because you deserve more and you could do better. And shout out to Lex. Shout out to Toya. I ain't gonna lie, Toya, you don't get no shout out, ho. You in the tired asshole section of the week. I ain't gonna lie, no shade. Should I start a tired asshole section? You in the tired asshole section of the week, babe. That was some lame shit. That bitch said Lex needs to take accountability for fucking my baby daddy. Girl, bitch, please. So now it's the second person I want to talk about for the In Good Taste segment, okay? And this young lady that we're going to talk about is somebody who is not America's favorite. Y'all know I got to wash this shit off my hands. I don't like it. But her name is Onika Tanya Mirage. Now, a lot of people hate me because I love Nicki Minaj. Now, I'm not a bard, but I cannot deny and I cannot fake the funk and act like Nicki Minaj is not one of the greatest rappers of all time. If you ask me, she's just one of the greatest rappers of all time. Nicki Minaj is not one of the greatest female rappers of all time. She is one of the greatest rappers of all time. Nicki Minaj can out-rap your fave, flat out. Nigga, bitch, hoe, dyke, legend, whatever. If you ask me, I mean, Wayne topping Nicki, Jay-Z kind of up there lyrically with Nicki. But when it comes to overall artists, really the only one that's coming to my mind that I genuinely feel like can out-rap Nicki Minaj for days and days and days is Lil Wayne. I'ma just be real with you. Like, that bitch got on a song with Jay-Z, Rick Ross, Kanye West, and out-rapped all of them niggas. It had the most iconic verse. People are skipping, y'all gotta understand how legendary and iconic that is. People skip past Jay-Z, they skip past Kanye, they skip past Rick Ross to listen to Nicki's verse. Put some respect on Nicki's name, y'all. Now, I'm just saying this all the time. Now, here's the thing. I think another thing that separates emotionally intelligent people from the rest is emotionally intelligent people recognize patterns. Right? I tell people, one of the things that I love to tell my girls is you have to be able to recognize patterns over promises. You know what I'm saying? You pay attention to what a nigga is doing for you. You're not paying attention to what he's promising you. You get what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if he got the means or not. Right? If a nigga want to do something, and I'm telling you this as a grown ass man, okay, listen to me. If a nigga want to do something for you, he's going to do it. If a nigga wants to do something for you, he's going to do it. You pay attention. Let me just say this. Every woman watching this, okay, you need to pay attention to the patterns, never the promises, okay? A promise is a fairy tale, baby. A pattern is something that a nigga is putting in your hand. Okay? And this not just in relationships. You pay attention to this in your life, period. Anybody. You know what I'm saying? If you are a businesswoman and you're ordering from a vendor and the vendor is saying, all right, I got this amazing hair and it's this, that, and the third, and this, no, bitch, show me the hair. Show me what you're giving me. Show me the product that I'm working with. You know what I'm saying? Because once you show me that, you have shown me a pattern. That's something I can go off of. You go off patterns. You don't go off promises. Promises gonna lead you down a road of wonder. You know what I'm saying? A pattern is gonna lead you, patterns are gonna lead you down a road of certainty. A role of guarantee, a role of fulfillment, a role of understanding that this nigga is pouring into you, this relationship, whatever you're building is serving you because you have a pattern to back it up. You know what I'm saying? And one of the patterns that I'm noticing in just the media and hip hop is that there is an overall bias towards black women. Now y'all ain't gonna like me because it's Nicki Minaj, but just hear me out what I'm saying, what I'm about to say, okay? I don't understand why is Nicki Minaj not giving the path and the pass that we're giving to other people? And I just want to, let me just clear this up, baby. I don't know who needs to hear this, but Nicki Minaj not the only rapper that's MAGA. 50 Cent, MAGA. Peasy, MAGA. Snoop Dogg, MAGA. I don't see y'all dragging them niggas nowhere near as much as y'all drag Nicki Minaj. And the reason why is because y'all put an expectation on black women that y'all don't put on black men. Period. That's just the reality of it all. Y'all be, oh, well, she going harder. She going harder than 50 Cent. She advocating shit more in your face she is. You don't know what the fuck 50 Cent doing. You don't know what the fuck Snoop Dogg doing. Y'all don't know what the fuck Peasy doing. You don't know what these niggas doing. These niggas could be literally plotting with Trump. Like, hey, let's lock these niggas up. You don't know. The reality of it all is if you are MAGA, you are using anti-black sentiment to stand in solidarity with white conservative norms. And that is disgusting as a black person. Because white conservatives don't give a fuck about you. I think people don't understand that. Do y'all not understand that they used to use a Bible to justify slavery? A white conservative don't give a fuck about you and never have and never will. That's what I keep telling y'all. Y'all got to pay attention to the patterns, not the promise. They sitting up here trying to convince y'all dumb, stupid, inside out, kneecap, bird brain asses that these motherfuckers care about y'all. You dumb as hell if you think a motherfucking Republican care about you. Saying all of that to say, I'ma never sit up here and say that I think Nicki Minaj's political stance is right. Never. But I just don't understand, why are we giving Nicki, why are we not giving 50 Cent, why are we not giving Peasy, why are we not giving Snoop Dogg the same hate we give Nicki Minaj? Why is that? Somebody riddle me that. What's that about? Let's put this shit on the floor. I'm curious. I don't understand. Because if 2 plus 2 equals 4, and then 5 plus 5 equals 6. They all in the same boat. We are in Nicki Minaj's ass the way that we are because Nicki Minaj is a black woman and we put expectations on black women. And this goes back to our conversation earlier about emotional intelligence versus emotional maturity. A part of being a black woman in America is you're going to have to accept that there will always be an expectation for you that is higher than anybody in your community. Black women are expected to be smarter, more successful, more healthier, more intelligent, emotionally, mentally, physically, and financially responsible than black men. That responsibility is assigned to them at birth. They're supposed to be the leader of the household. They're supposed to be the one making sure all of their siblings are okay for school. They are supposed to be the one that their siblings can call on. Not the mama, and damn sure not the daddy. It's the black little girl of the household. And that's what I'm starting to find disgusting. You get what I'm saying? But one thing that I want to talk to y'all about too, right? I think a lot of you guys don't understand something, and I wrote it down here, okay? If morality only matters when it's somebody you don't like, then morality ain't your principle, it's your preference, okay? If morality only matters when it's somebody you don't like, then morality is not a principle for you. It is your preference. Do you get what I'm trying to say? If you only care about morality when it's somebody you do not fuck with, this a bitch you despise, this is somebody you hate, then it's not your principle, it's your preference. Y'all bitches be a little loose in the ass. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you bitches do not understand that just because you do not like another bitch, just because you cannot despise another bitch, and I think this is the problem with stan culture now. So many of you guys worship these celebrities so bad that y'all give them pass after pass after pass after pass. Trey Songz got so many fucking sexual assault allegations out here. Why the fuck are we coming for Nicki Minaj? Nicki Minaj ain't no motherfucking threat. The rhetoric she's spreading is horrible, don't get me wrong, but we ain't gonna sit up here and act like Nicki Minaj is the threat. If we gonna put our energy towards anybody, let's address these niggas that's actually spreading hate in our community. I'm just saying, I don't understand it in any way, shape, or form. The third person I want to talk about it, we moving a little fast today, maybe because it's just me and I'm just in this bitch running my motherfucking mouth. Cardi B. Now, Cardi B is one of those people where I honestly say, Cardi B is in a relationship with a man named, what the fuck is his fucking name? Mumbai, some shit like that. But it is so much to unpack here because it's so much that I have to say. So I'm trying to organize it in my mind, y'all. Give me a minute. Now, here's the thing with Cardi B and this guy that I will say. They look amazing together. Cardi's at Fashion Week. She posted up, ass sitting up better than 2 bunk beds. She got a nigga right there. I'm not gonna lie, no shade, Cardi. I love you to death, but he was out trying to use us. Everybody was looking at that nigga. I said, good God almighty. That nigga sat next to Cardi. That nigga said, pose, bitch. He served. I'm not gonna lie. That nigga ate Cardi the fuck up. No shade. But anywho, so she sit here and apparently they've been dating, and the baby mama comes out and she's like, oh, and I just want to let you know he's bisexual. He's this, that, and the third. Here's what I want y'all to understand, okay? I don't know why y'all believe that women don't talk to bisexual men. If a bitch is gonna date a stud, she's gonna date a bisexual man. Okay? Do y'all not understand that those two are damn near the same thing? It is a balance of femininity and masculinity, and a lot of women like that shit. You will be surprised. Bitches act like they don't date bisexual men when they do. You know what I'm saying? I tell people that all the time. Like, it's so many women, I'm not trying to talk too much, but it be women in my comments, women in my DMs. Dead ass too. Like, not on some play shit, like on some real shit, like, oh, we should link out, like, let's go for dinner. Women are attracted to that shit. It's some women who genuinely enjoy a fucking bisexual or a feminine man. And in my opinion, I tell people all the time, I never get offended when women say shit like, oh, I wouldn't date a bi man, this, that, and the third, because I would never date you. Let's start there. Bitch, I'm not touching you with a 2-foot motherfucking pole, ho. You smell like foot fishing ass, you shape like an ass pump, and your attitude nasty, ho. You don't wash your ass. Your baby daddy whoop your ass. And them problems that I just don't want to face. So therefore, ho, I'm going to scoot you to the left. And I'm going to go on to the motherfucker right and do what the fuck I got to do. You get what I'm saying? But I'm saying all this to say, it's so much to unpack here because this is something that I've noticed with so many women. I don't know why so many women are genuinely under the impression that being gay is a threat. If you are arguing with a gay nigga and y'all going back and forth out of woo woo, and you say, bitch, you're gay, you're going to hell. Bitch, first off, let's start here. If God stand on business, we all going to hell. I don't know why I got to keep telling y'all bitches that. If God stand on business, we all going to hell. Everybody in here is sucking dick, fucking, and doing all type of crazy shit. Half of y'all hoes popping a perk, ho. Don't ask you why you geeked up. You just up there, ho. Let's start there. Second of all, being gay is not an insult. You can never try to insult me or throw something in my face that I do. Bitch, you arguing with a gay boy, y'all going back and forth out of whoop whoop. You talk about some bitch, you're gay, you going to hell. Y'all don't think he know that he eat dick? Y'all don't think he know that he eat ass? Bitch, he's fucking your baby daddy. He got your baby daddy bent over on all fours on his tippy toes, cracking him in the living room. Mop, mop, mop. Bitch, he's topping gangsters. I don't think y'all bitches understand that. You going back and forth with a gay boy. Oh, you gay. You a fucking F-A-G-G-O-T. Bitch, he's fucking a gangster. He has a gangster on all fours on the counter clapping this nigga buns every night. That's not an insult, bitch. He don't give a fuck. You didn't eat. I don't know why y'all bitches be genuinely having that in y'all head like, oh, I'ma say this because a gay nigga can't tell me this and oh, and this, that, and the third, and the nigga can't, da-da-da. Bitch, shut the fuck up, ho. Shut the fuck up. Another thing y'all bitches be doing that get on my nerves too, y'all always be like, oh, stay out of women's business, this, that, and the third, out of woo woo. Bitch, if y'all stayed out of men's business, life would be way easier, ho. You bitches wake up in the morning, suck a little dick, then hop out and then listen to your nigga conversation when he play 2K in the morning. All you bitches do is stay in men's business, bitch. A nigga can't motherfucking like matcha. A nigga can't like tea. A nigga can't like the color pink. He can't like Barbie. He can't like shit. Because all you bitches do is stay in men's business. So all of that, stay out of women's business, this, that, and the third, that shit played out, ho. Because if y'all bitches stayed out of men's business, life would be not only easier for you, it'd be also easier for the nigga that you fucking, ho. A lot of y'all bitches don't understand that. And another thing, too, and I'm going to get back on topic here, y'all, but I just want to talk about this, too, no shade. And I don't want to be disrespectful, okay? What a lot of y'all don't understand is, too, the idea of a man is changing, okay? And I'm going to come back over here so I can say that real quick. The idea of a man is changing, okay? And I think the real reason men are having such a hard time grasping their masculinity, holding on to their masculinity, is because men do not understand what masculinity is no more. You get what I'm saying? The idea of a man has changed so much. There's no longer a such thing as y'all gotta understand, there are trans men now, there are gay men, there are bi men, there are pan men, there are black men, there are white men, there are Latin men, and we are all different. You get what I'm saying? Being a man is not one thing, just like being a woman is not one thing. You get what I'm saying? And being a hyper-masculine asshole doesn't make you a man. A lot of y'all bitches don't understand that. You get what I'm saying? And I tell people all the time, a lot of women don't want to accept the fact that this idea of a man that you fell in love with is a myth. You fell in love with a nigga that was performing. That's why he go cheat on you with the next bitch, because he don't got to perform in front of her. That's why he go get his ass ate by Ron down the street, bitch. Because he don't got to perform in front of Ron. You know what I'm saying? You fell in love. The idea most women have about a man is a myth. That nigga's performing. That is why when he is at Ron house, he get his ass ate. He say, yes, big daddy. And Ron say, what you want, nigga? And he be like, can you pay my bills because I got laid off at work, this, that, and the third, woo, woo. And Ron be like, shit, I got you, shit. You know, toot that ass up, though. You already know what it is. He get to be himself. That be the problem. Y'all not letting these niggas be themselves. He want his ass ate, bitch, lick it. It's really just that simple, pussy ass hoe. That be y'all bitches' issue. Y'all trying to sit up here dictating what a man is and what a man ain't. Let me tell you something, and I don't know who needs to hear this. A man cannot tell a woman what a woman is, and a woman cannot tell a man what a man is. Let's start there. This is apples and oranges, bitch. We are not even in the same category, pussy hoe. Okay? These are two totally different things. Okay? How women can express themselves and how men can express themselves is decided and dictated by each other. Okay? Women do not decide how men get to express themselves socially, and men do not get to decide how women get to express themselves socially. That's the plot. We've lost the plot. We're losing gems. That be the issue. So for this bitch to get on here like, oh, he's bisexual, he's DL, this, that, and third, baby, that's not a threat. And this is why I always say, and I know people look at me crazy when I say this, I always side-eye women who wouldn't date bisexual men. Because those are typically women who view gay men and bisexual men as less. They're not their idea of a real man. And as soon as you get into it with one of them bitches, they're going to throw that in your face. Oh, at the end of the day, you trying to be a woman. You trying to do this, that, and the third. At the end of the day, you a man, this, that, and the third, woo, woo. But bitch, you don't view me as that. You get what I'm saying? If you do not view a gay man as a man, you're homophobic. If you do not view a bi man as a man, you're homophobic. If you are judging somebody by their sexuality and not the content of their character, you're homophobic. And then they love to say, oh, I can't imagine my nigga take a dick 9 times out of 10 he have. I tell people this all the time. If it's a group of 5 to 10 niggas, 2 of them niggas that took some dick, 1 of them niggas that got their dick sucked, and the other one of them niggas is thinking about it a lot. Did everybody hear me when I say that? If it is a group, and I want everybody to hear me when I say this, if it's a group of 5 to 10 niggas, 2 of them niggas that took some dick, 1 of them niggas that got their dick sucked, and the other one is thinking about it. And 9 times out of 10, they doing it with each other, bitch. So you may not know that you dating a bisexual man, but pussy hoe, I can guarantee you that you is. And I just think it's the most interesting thing, because these are the type of women that you ask. You like, bitch, are you homophobic? You got a problem? And they like, no. But your actions not showing that, sweetheart. And that's why people think that about you. You get what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing that I love about Cardi B the most, and that I love about her the most. She says in an interview, she says, yeah, I would give him a baby if he wanted it. And everybody like, no, Cardi, don't do that, this, that, and the third. I want everybody to hear me when I say this, okay? Having multiple baby daddies is better than having one baby daddy that you are struggling with. Okay? It's better than having one baby daddy that's not doing shit for you. It's better than having one baby daddy that the kids don't even fucking know. Okay? I'd rather you have 10 deadbeat baby daddies than one deadbeat baby daddy. Let me rephrase that. I'd rather you have 10 deadbeat baby daddies, right? Then, oh wait, let me rephrase that one more time. Hold on, my bad. I'd rather you have 10 deadbeat baby daddies with 10 kids, right? Than 10 kids with one deadbeat baby daddy. Why? Because if you have 10 kids with one deadbeat baby daddy, that means it didn't work the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time, the sixth time, the seventh time, the eighth time, the ninth time, and not the 10th time, and you still stayed. You bitches are slow, and a lot of you bitches do not understand that. You are better off, and I want everybody to hear me to this when I say this, okay? I don't know who needs to hear this, but your best bet is having 10 baby daddies, right? And having, okay, your best bet is having multiple baby daddies with multiple men than having one baby daddy with multiple kids, okay? If it is not working with one nigga, you move on And you go to the next one, and you go to the next one, and you go to the next one. I'd rather look at my mom and be like, shit, she tried. She was trying to find her husband. She ain't just stay with my daddy broke ass. No, she went on and found her a good one. Y'all, because eventually one of them niggas gonna step up to the motherfucking plate. But just to keep trying with the same nigga, he ain't doing shit for you because of what society think, bitch, get the fuck on. I think Cardi B is one of the smartest women, and I tell people this all the time. She's one of the smartest women doing this shit for real. Because yes, if it's not working with one baby daddy, you move on to the next baby daddy. That be y'all bitches' problem. If it's not working with one baby daddy, you move on. You do not have multiple kids with one nigga and the nigga is a deadbeat. That's stupid. You might as well have multiple baby daddies and have multiple kids with multiple baby daddies. And that way, let's just say all of them niggas deadbeats, at least to show that you tried. It's stupid to sit up here and have one baby daddy that's a deadbeat. You have multiple kids with him. I never understand, and I tell people that all the time. Y'all do not be eating when y'all say that about Cardi. When y'all, wait a motherfucking minute. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Hold on, y'all. Hold the fuck on. Because I know this bitch. Because the bitch on TikTok got me fucked up. Lonnie, go get my coin. Lonnie, go get my coin. Y'all, I miss Bree so much. We going to talk about that later, but I genuinely do. Ooh, let's turn this shit down. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Shit. We're going to talk about it later, but when I tell y'all that girl been on my motherfucking mind so much, like every time she come up on my timeline, I'm just like, damn, Bree, you really gone. Like, not even on no fake shit, because I didn't know the girl, but it's just fucked up. Okay, we're going to talk about it later. I'm sorry. But I'm saying all this to say, long story short, I tell people all the time, the dumbest thing you could do as a mom is sit up here and have multiple babies with the same baby daddy. You might as well have multiple kids with multiple baby daddies. That way you can say you at least tried, bitch. It is stupid. It is moronic to sit up here and have 10 baby daddies, 10 babies with, it's stupid and moronic to sit up here and have 10 babies with the same nigga. And the nigga ain't doing nothing for you. He don't protect the household. He don't teach the kids. He's a fucking deadbeat. What sense do that make, Dodo? What sense do it make to sit up here and just keep fucking on the same nigga that ain't doing nothing for you? No, go to the next one. See, that be y'all bitches' problem. Y'all be too worried about what the next bitch got to say about y'all. Ho, if y'all don't eat coochie, you shouldn't give a fuck what a bitch got to say about you. Pop that hoe in her mouth, she say something about your kids. Yes, your son motherfucker right eye's going to North Africa and the other one is going to Tulum, Mexico, bitch. But guess what? Them your motherfucking kids. And you gotta stand up for them, pussy hoe. Cause they came out of your pussy. And yes, it's loose. Because you got every train ran on you in high school, college, and you still get them done on you today for an 8-ball. But that's between you and the Lord. Bitch, you don't got to tell everybody your business. Just be a hoe. Good God. Y'all bitches is slow. I keep telling y'all. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was debating if I wanted to talk about this with y'all just because it's so much mess, and I swear I'm not trying to like capitalize off of a moment right now or anything like that. Well, I don't feel like I have to because I have a following of my own, no shade. I don't mean to be disrespectful, I'm just being real. A lot of you guys may not know this, so let me give you guys the lore because they were younger and I'm just starting to realize that I have an older audience. So it is a young lady by the name of Bree. Bree is a very popular girl. She is from Broward. A lot of you guys may not know Broward, but a lot of you guys may be familiar with, let's just say, Dade County, for example. It's neighboring Miami. It is the hood of Miami. And one thing that I always say about Miami that reminds me a lot of Detroit, the hood of Miami, they know each other. Like, I always say that about Detroit. Detroit is a city where we know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you from Detroit for real, you know somebody in Detroit. Hold on, let's do a little taster. Good. A little tough, though. A little too motherfucking tough for my liking. Okay. Get a little water break. Now, my bad, y'all, because one time I did a mukbang, a little story time mukbang, and y'all did not like that shit, and y'all did not hold me the fuck up. Drag my ass for weeks over it. But here's what I'm gonna say, y'all. And I want everybody to hear me when I say this, okay? Anywho, Bree throws this mansion party. Her cousin Jay, which is a very popular TikTok. I think he has like 1 million followers. And Sadiddy, who is another rapper, her and I actually follow each other. I really, really like Sadiddy and I like her music. Sadiddy Rags, they all go into the studio one night and they make the song Bend Over. It be like, I'm the type to bend over, take all the dig. I'm the type to bend over, take all the dig. It's a very good song. It's a fun song. And they go up. Like everybody that's my age, y'all know I'm 22, I just act like I'm 64. Everybody that's my age, listening to the song, it's everywhere. The shit going crazy, right? Especially in that Miami, Broward, Dade County area, right? So anywho, they go to shoot a music video. And Bree pulls off with her cousin AJ, is Jay, and Bree. I believe they all cousins. I don't know if they on the same side or what, but they go off and they're in this Miami Urus, you know, just having a good time. I guess AJ was in the streets. Some niggas followed them from the party, shot the whole Lambo up. When they shoot this Lambo up, Bree's in the Lambo and Jay's in the Lambo. They're both put into critical condition. And it's just been hell ever since, just to say the least, y'all. Like, it ain't really no other way to put this shit. It's been hell, right? Now, a lot of people actually ask me and DM me, how do I feel about the Bree Sadiddy situation? So let me give y'all the lore because I'm not done, my bad. It's been a lot of back and forth on both sides because Jay feels like Sadiddy wasn't supportive of Bree. And she was hating on Bree. And a lot of people are speculating, do she have something to do with the death? Does Woo Lady have something to do with the death? Because like I told y'all, in the Miami hood, they all know each other. And here's what I'm going to say. This is how I feel about the Jay and Bree situation. The problem with this whole situation with Bree is it's a bunch of motherfuckers who ain't never been through this shit talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be forgetting that it's some walks y'all just have not walked yet. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are on TikTok are kids. You ain't never seen nobody bleed out in front of you before. You ain't never seen the bitch car get shot up. You ain't never been in a situation where bitches is really run ducking and hiding, where bitches is getting stabbed. You've never lived the fast life. And if you did, you would know to shut the fuck up. Okay, what y'all do not understand is this is not some TikTok shit. I want y'all to understand that. And what's bothering me about the whole Bree situation is y'all do not understand that this is not some TikTok shit, baby. This is some street shit. This ain't got nothing to do with a motherfucking TikTok. Y'all soft ass bitches is in the comments, oh, this happened, bitch. You don't know what the fuck happened because you ain't never lived that lifestyle before. You ain't never seen the bitch get shot in front of you before. You ain't never seen the bitch bleed out in front of you before. You ain't never been in a situation where the car gets sprayed and y'all know what the fuck to do. Half of y'all bitches ain't never seen the shootout before. So shut the fuck up. Bitches is in the comments, oh, this happened. No, this happened. Bitch, you ain't cut from that cloth. Y'all know what the fuck happened. Shut the fuck up, bro. Like, that be y'all issue. And I'm not trying to be funny. We got to get to this point in society where we start to understand that we just don't have legitimacy in certain conversations, my nigga. I'ma just be that real with you. A lot of y'all don't want to hear me when I say that. A lot of y'all feel like I'm being funny when I say that. There we go. That's the texture that I like. A lot of y'all do not have legitimacy in certain conversations. If you're not cut from a certain cloth, you're not going to understand what the fuck going on there. You know what I'm saying? And that's in anything. I tell people that all the time. Even when it comes down to being a parent. I said this on my first episode. You could give advice on being a parent, but you can't advise. Right? That's why I always tell people, I don't want to take no advice from a motherfucker that's not successful, that's doing what the fuck that I'm doing, because you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Giving advice is one thing. Advising is a totally different thing, my nigga. I'm trying to become a content creator, nigga. I'm trying to take this shit as far as I possibly can. You think I'm gonna take advice from a fucking lawyer? No, nigga, you know the law. Y'all know what you're doing here. Y'all know how to build a brand. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I need to be listening to Joe Budden, not Mike Morse. That be y'all fucking problem. Y'all sit up here and y'all get on TikTok and y'all think y'all know what the fuck y'all talking about, my nigga, and you don't. And that sets y'all apart. And y'all don't understand that. And I'm not trying to be funny, because here's the thing. I don't ever want to make it seem like I'm bragging on jumping off the porch earlier, because I'm not. That shit lame. But I'm going to just say this about me. And I'm not like no street nigga. I'm not no gangster. I'm not none of that. I'm just being real with you. I've lived, and I've seen a lot at a very young age. Like, I'm just being real with you. I've seen a lot. I done seen people get shot. I done lived a fast life. It was to the point where when I started doing story times on TikTok, I didn't even know that my story times was not normal to y'all. Because that's just my experience. This is shit that when I talk to my friends, we all got the same experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we grew up seeing. This is what we did. I didn't know that was a normal until I got on TikTok. I'm going to be real. Nobody told me that shit. Nobody broke that shit down to me. Like, even when I was in therapy, like, when that lady was hearing me, she was like, what the fuck? I remember on my intake form, she was like, have you seen this? I was like, yeah. She was like, check. She was like, you've checked every fucking box off this list. That's a problem. Saying that to say, bro, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to this street shit, I genuinely feel like y'all gotta learn to time the fuck out of certain conversations, because on some real shit, my baby, it's some shit y'all just not really equipped to understand. You ain't never seen it. You ain't never lived that life before, so you ain't gonna get it. And that's not me, and again, because y'all love to, oh, he bragging on this. No, bitch, I ain't bragging on shit. I'm just being real with you. You ain't there, baby. And that's okay. That's a privilege to not be there. But y'all speaking on shit that y'all don't understand. Now, here's what I personally think. And I don't want to speak for nobody, because like I said, I like everybody involved genuinely. I think Jay is a fucking star. I think Sadiddy is a star. I think Bree is a star. I think they're all like really, really talented. I think they all got that flavor. Rest in peace to Bree, all of that. Here's what I'm going to say about this whole Bree situation, right? I think Jay is grieving. I think he's grieving like a motherfucker. I think he is genuinely in his feelings. You got to understand, it's one thing to lose your cousin. It's another thing to lose your cousin. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people not going to understand that if they've never been through that before. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to lose your people. It's another thing to lose your people. You know what I'm saying? Him and Bree, from what we've seen at least, that was his people. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't just a bitch that you see at the family reunion every year and y'all kiki ha ha. No, that's his people. You got what I'm saying? So y'all got to understand, I genuinely, and I mean, I could be talking. Maybe I should have let these burn a little bit more. Boil a little bit more. But I could be talking out of term here, and I don't want to speak for him. But y'all got to understand, that boy not in his right mind right now. And again, I'm not ever trying to speak for him or the family or no shit like that. It'll never be that with me. But damn, what the fuck? Damn, this shit now. Oh no, this ain't ready. Oh no, damn. Can I boil y'all? Can I boil this? I done fucked her up. Oh fuck. I'm gonna just let it boil for a minute. I'm gonna let this boil for a minute. Is that bad? Should I not do that, y'all? The motherfucking mashed potatoes not ready, y'all. Y'all know I can't cook for real. Hold on. I'm just let it boil for a minute. I'm gonna let that boil. Anywho, I think y'all don't understand that Jay's not in his right mind right now. I think he's mentally grieving. I think he's just trying to search for an answer. And I tell people, y'all don't understand. The first step of grief is anger. I think he's angry right now. And I think he is searching for somebody to let his anger out on. And I think that person right now just is Bree. You know what I'm saying? I think he doesn't even really have a valid reason to be mad at Bree. I think the text messages that he's showing us, Sadiddy is like, I think the person that he is angry at right now is Sadiddy. I think right now, Jay is angry at the world. He just lost his baby cousin. And he's mad at Sadiddy. You know what I'm saying? And all he can remember in his head is the last conversation they had about this bitch. Because that's how it go. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time. That's why I always tell people, you never know when your last day gonna be here. Watch what the fuck you say. Because if I'm chopping it up with my friend, I'm chopping it up with my partner, and the last thing I heard was, this bitch did da da da, and some shit happened, bitch, I'm pointing it at you. regardless. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. So I don't necessarily think either side is wrong here. I think the problem is it's a lot of people chiming in on some shit that they don't understand. And I think more than anything, we're starting to see that what grief really does to people. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he's necessarily, damn, bro, I'm so fucking irritated. I'm so fucking mad, bro. I'm so fucking, I'm trying to figure out, okay, this is what I'm about to do. This might be ghetto, but I'm sorry, I'm not wasting my potatoes, bitch. Shit. We're gonna just go ahead and pour some more water in this motherfucker. And we just gonna let them boil. Cause who gonna tell me not to? A bitch on TikTok got me fucked up. But all in all, man, rest in peace to Bree. Rest in peace to her family. I hope they get the closure and the guidance that they need. Not only from people, but just from the Lord as a whole. My steak about to be cold, so I thought that was gonna be done. Rest in peace, man, because this shit sucked. I'm sorry, y'all, my bad. And I think what sucked the most about it for me is the fact that, I think what sucked the most about it for me is the fact that there are so many people chiming in on it, and y'all not even taking time to consider the fact that this girl mama gotta watch y'all comments. Y'all not stopping to think about the fact that her family, her brother, her sister, her cousins, all of them have to watch this shit. They're watching all of these narratives being painted about their kids and how their kids was being caught. Y'all don't understand what that'll do to people mental. Like, that's why I tell people, I don't give a fuck if it's true or not. Don't speak on shit that you do not know. If you was not in that room at that moment, bro, you don't know what the fuck happened. That's just real shit. And I hate the fact that y'all continuously do that to people. You know what I'm saying? I find it disgusting. I'm gonna just be real with you. You get what I'm saying? Now, I really want to talk to y'all about some things because we kind of kicked off this episode talking about emotional intelligence versus emotional maturity. And we got a little off topic here, but I want us to continue going down that path because I think it's very important to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that's been up and down the news feed is Nolan Wells. Let me take a sip of water, child. Nolan Wells. First off, I just want to say rest in peace to him, and I hope his family get the security and the guidance that they need. Second off, I want to say, stop raising your kids around white people. It is just that simple. I do not know why in the life of me do black people want to live around white people so motherfucking bad. Stop raising y'all kids in these redneck ass cities. Stop raising y'all kids in these redneck ass neighborhoods. There should never be a time where your child is the only black child in the school. Your child should never be the only black child on the football team. Your child should never be the only black child at college. Your child should never be the only black child anywhere. Okay? When are y'all going to understand that not every white person is racist, but most of these motherfuckers do not like us? They do not care about you. White people have been conditioned to have a bias against you. They benefit from the system of racism. What makes you think that they're going to want your child around them? Half of these white parents been instilling shit in their children since they were kids. They don't want your child, they don't want your child to get around their child and start exposing the truth. Are y'all fucking stupid? They do not care about you in no way, shape, or form. They will never look at your child as equal. They will never respect your child. They will never give your child the grace and the love and respect that they give each other. Your child will always be an outsider amongst them. I don't give a fuck how white they are. I don't give a fuck how not racist that they are. And what it sounds like to me was Nolan Wells was around a bunch of white people that said shit like, I don't see color. Them are the worst white people to be around. And people hate me when I say this, but them are the worst white people to be around because those are the white people that do not see your trials that you face on a day-to-day basis as a black person. Okay, white people who don't see color are the worst white people to be around because they don't acknowledge the problems that you face on a day-to-day basis as a black American. Okay, they will never understand the problems that you face. Okay, they will never understand the fact that if you get stopped by the police and they get stopped by the police, it's a totally different scenario. They will never understand that the fear that you get from when you're stopped by the police and the fear that they get from when they're stopped by the police is two totally different things. They would never understand that the walk that they have to walk in life is not your walk. You get stopped by the police, you're ready to kill yourself. When you enter in the courtroom, that's like entering a fucking ring of fire. When you are up against any type of bias, it's always 10 times harder to prove yourself. When you are in a boardroom pitching to investors, it's harder for you. When you are in a courtroom trying to prove your innocence, it's harder for you. When you are in the principal's office educating and advocating for your child, it's harder for you. When you are trying to go through school, it's harder for you. When you are trying to get business funding, it's harder for you. So them not acknowledging your color is the reason why they will never be able to see you as anything but a human. When in reality, we live in a world that will only view you as a motherfucking nigga. Y'all don't understand that. Y'all want to keep raising these motherfucking kids in these white ass neighborhoods. Oh, this gonna give my child more opportunity. And every time, what does it do? It whitewashes the fuck out of your child. It colonizes the fuck out of your child. Your child not even attracted to black people no more. Your child don't want nothing to do with the community because all they think is them motherfuckers are mean, rude. Your child end up and grow up to be a Candace Owens type of black. Not the black that love you. Not the black that appreciates this community. Not the black that appreciates the groundwork that his motherfucking ancestors did. Not that type of black. Wanna know what type of black they grow up to be? The black that hates this motherfucking self and the people around them. And guess who put them in that environment? You. So I feel the same way I feel towards Nolan Wills, and I know this is gonna come off insensitive and I feel fucked up for saying this, but I'm gonna just be real. I feel the same way towards Carmelo Anthony parents. Y'all put y'all kids in these positions, my nigga. And this is what happens. This is what happens when you raise and breed and raise your kids around whiteness. White people take advantage of them. When you raise your kids in all white neighborhoods, when you send your child to all white schools, when you put your kids on all white football teams, white people take advantage of them. History always repeats itself. That's something that we always say, but a lot of you motherfuckers don't understand. It always do. This shit not a surprise to nobody in the black community. Why? Because we done heard the story 50 million fucking times. This is what happens. They will never look at you as equal. You're always going to have to be 50 times better just to get half the opportunity. This is some shit. Y'all have lost the plot. Y'all not teaching this to y'all kids no more. And y'all wonder why we having the problems that we having. You get what I'm saying? The problem with the black parent is y'all are telling these kids, y'all are not teaching these kids. Okay? It's one thing to say, hey, let me build my credit. It's one thing to say, Johnny, build your credit up so when you get older, you won't have these problems. It's another thing to show Johnny how to maintain this fucking credit. It's one thing to say, Johnny, treat your elders with respect. It's another thing to show Johnny how to treat their elders with respect. It's one thing to say, Johnny, make sure you do your homework right. It's another thing to show Johnny how to do his fucking homework. Y'all telling these kids about their history. You're not showing them about their history. Y'all need to go out and educate these motherfucking kids and say, hey, in this event, this is what you do. And this will happen to you once in your lifetime in one way or another. And you need to pay attention. You need to pay attention and you need to know what the fuck to do. You don't go to white people. You don't be the only black person on a white trip. I don't give a fuck if it's a diverse trip. You never be the only black person. These are shit that you teach your child. I tell people all the time, my mama was ghetto. My mama was a hood bitch. I love my mama to death. But she taught me this shit. It's disgusting. And it's sad to see. And it's sad to see another black boy then lost his fucking life. Because why? He decided to befriend some people that never looked at him as a friend or an equal. That's what's disgusting me the most. That's what I find distasteful. That's what I'm tired of seeing. And honestly, ain't nobody to blame but these motherfucking parents. It's so funny to me because parents will sit up here and blame LGBTQ people for pushing an agenda on your child. The media for manipulating your child. Y'all will blame everything except for a white person. Ain't that some shit? Them motherfuckers gonna blame everything and everybody except for the white people that's been taking advantage of y'all motherfucking kids for decades, ho. Decades, pussy ho. Decades. And it's the type of shit that y'all allow. I'm just getting tired of it, honestly. I also, while we're on the topic of parenting, I wanted to talk to y'all about something too. Another thing that's lacking in the black community 110% is there is a lack of male leadership in the black community, okay? And I think we don't understand in the black community the difference between presence and parenting, okay? I don't know who needs to hear this, but you being a present parent is not you being a parent, okay? You showing up to your son football games, you showing up every once in a while to give him a couple dollars, you showing up, showing him some love every once in a while does not make you a parent. It makes you present. And your child will view you as that. This is coming from somebody who had a present parent. I lived in a house with my daddy. Loved him to death. I don't really know if I love him, but I think he a cool guy, you know. And I think now that I'm older, I think he really was just trying his best. But if I'm being real with you, my daddy was not a parent. He was a present parent. He showed up to shit, and we lived in the house with each other. We didn't know each other. We didn't spend time with each other. And by the time he started trying to do that shit with me, I was grown as hell, and I was like, I'm cool. We done been through too much with each other. Because we ain't really get along either. Saying all of that to say, I'm starting to notice that, and a lot of people hate me when I say this. Saying all this to say, y'all think because y'all are present in your child's life that that's enough, and it's not. That may be all you can give, but it's not enough, and it's not gonna cut it, baby. You have to show up for that child through thick and thin, through night and day, and be in their corner for them to be able to rely on you. Y'all wonder why these kids not talking to y'all about what's going on in their life, what trials they facing. You ain't never showed them that they could. You get what I'm trying to say? One of the things that I think we also do too in the black community, and I think we just do in any community too, is we overvalue the presence of a father in the household. This is coming from somebody who did have a father in the household, by the way. Having a father in the household and having a dad in the household makes a big difference. Having a father in the household and having a dad in the household are two totally, completely different things. A father is just a nigga that pay for shit. A father is a present parent. A dad is a parent. A dad is somebody that is in their kid's corner. A dad is somebody that your kids are talking to when they're confused. A dad is somebody that they rely on mentally, physically, financially, and emotionally. And by the way, I mean all of that. Not one of those, all of those. That's a dad. You being a present father does not make you a dad. Y'all genuinely believe because a man is in a household that is going to cure everything, that is going to help everything, and it's not. Having a dad in the household will. Having somebody who is guiding these young men will. Having somebody that young man can talk to, having somebody that little girl can talk to and rely on mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and count on to show up for her in every areas of her life, to show up for him in every area of his life is going to make all of the difference in the world. Just because you have a man in a household is not going to make that big of a difference on these kids. Having a father is not going to make a difference. Having a father in a household is not going to make an impact on your child. Having a dad will. Having a nigga that they can rely on mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, that's what's going to change the game. Not a present parent, a actual parent. Somebody that these motherfucking kids can call when they fucked up. Call when they don't understand. Call for advice. Call for guidance. That is what these motherfucking kids need. You get what I'm trying to say? Y'all bitches, boy. Boy, and I be telling y'all. Hold on. And I be telling y'all too, y'all don't understand that. Too. Another thing that I'm starting to see so many of y'all bitches do is y'all are telling these kids, but y'all are not teaching these kids. Y'all are telling these kids, but y'all are not teaching these kids. Y'all motherfuckers is sitting up here telling these kids what to do, but you ain't teaching them what the fuck to do. We kind of touched on that earlier, but still, it's getting exhausting, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I think, and I'm going to end it off here because we having some technical difficulties. I'm going to finish cooking the food and I'm going to show y'all the food towards the end. But I'm going to just say this, right? The problem is, y'all do not understand that, let me make sure these motherfucking potatoes cooking. Potatoes cooking. Hoes mad and they looking. Trey Jerome and this bitch got these bitches in here shooking. I don't really give a fuck what a bitch talk about. I just put $250,000 down on my new house. New condo in the spring. Got these bitches real mad. I don't even give a fuck. I hope these hoes doing bad. Hoes mad, what's new? That's the motto in this bitch. Everything about me true. Even my religion, bitch. She ain't on these other bitches. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Anywho, I want y'all to understand, the reason why I wanted to have this conversation is, of course, because I want to do everything that I do for the girls. But I also need y'all to understand that there is a reason the shit that is happening to you is happening to you. And it's 9 times out of 10 because you've put yourself in a position that you cannot handle. You start fucking on a nigga that you don't want to accept the bullshit that come with him. You fucking on this nigga. He done fucked every bitch in the projects. Y'all know how to deal with that. He a street nigga. Y'all know how to deal with that. Bitch, he a good husband, but he's not a good father. Y'all know how to deal with that. See, a lot of y'all bitches don't like that. A lot of y'all bitches don't like to accept that. You married a good husband. You did not marry a good father. That's just the truth. A lot of y'all do that. Y'all married a good husband. You didn't marry a good father. You did not marry a man that knows how to guide, lead, and protect the family. You married a nigga that know how to pay for shit. That be the motherfucking problem. Now let me cook this food. I'm going to show y'all the food because I don't know what the fuck going on. It's this electric stove and shit. Let me figure this out and I'm going to call y'all bitches back and show y'all the food. But if you do check out right here, I love you. Adios, bitch. Come back. You will see the food on Instagram. Tired asshole. I think this is a good episode. All right, y'all. So we are officially done with the fucking food, or whatever the case may be. Mashed potatoes, cheese melted on top, asparagus seasoned, of course, little steak bites, cooked a little medium with a little A1 sauce because that's how we do with this ghetto shit. And yeah, I gave y'all a little plate. Here y'all go, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you did make it this far, love y'all as always. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one.